Yeah.
Like your girl, man. She's good. Oh, she's good.
Yeah, we need to figure out Diana's thing. Hey,
Hey, what?
you're live.
Hey, Ami's there already. Man, she was fast.
She was
I don't
waiting.
even have you yet. You haven't even shown up
How is she there?
because she's.
Man, I
Okay.
should have her at some sale buying for me because, man, she's to be the first one. Hello, Ami. You know, Ami is one of those, what's the word for it? There's a word.
She's brave mouthed in the chat, but she's meek in person.
Yeah, but there's a word for that. She's a paradox. That's what she is.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's a
yeah. She's like, she's this she looks like she would be like in the chat. She looks like she'd be wearing leather and a whip. And
yeah.
then when she's on talking, she sounds like what,
She's
Mother Teresa
13.
or something. I
Yeah,
really, yeah. So that's a paradox.
yeah.
That's what she is.
Hey, Linda.
Ah, too funny, guys. Okay, we got 8 people counting. 1, 2.
19.
Yeah, I was fixing to say you got more than that. You have about 19.
I do. Oh, over here on. See, I don't understand. I don't understand where I'm supposed to be looking because on StreamYard it says I have 8 people watching.
You already have 8 thumbs up.
Oh well, hello. Maybe that's what it means. Oh no, now it just jumped to 18. They
Yeah.
want to call me a liar. Okay, I think I hit my camera or something. My husband has this thing bolted down. I can barely move it one way or another.
Uh-oh.
So it's like when it gets out of alignment, I can't move it. But oh well, what am I gonna do? Oh well, if you guys missed Diana earlier today, I was on earlier today at around 6 o'clock my time. And we got to meet a new artist named Diana. I was so happy. I was, the connection, had a little bit of problems, which I'm sure it either relaxed her because it was a distraction or it made her more nervous. I'm not sure which, but she did really, really well. So that was pretty cool
She
seeing
did.
her stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's very.
Yeah. Oh. Ami says she's never in leather.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Unless she's wearing boots. Okay. That's okay. That works. That works. Anyway, so tomorrow that ink that she gave me, I'm gonna go outside and put my little gloves on and open it up because it's weird because she has it in a bottle, in a plastic bag, zipped up. It's still shut. It's not even cracked open yet. Somehow the ink came out. So not sure what happened there, but fortunately the stuff it fell on, it just helped it look more grungy. So that was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so perfect for your industrial.
Yeah. Yeah. That was so weird. I mean, when I saw her stuff, I knew I liked her stuff. But then it's like it's the same stuff I have, right? No wonder I like her stuff.
Yeah. Hey, but also I noticed because if I'm not mistaken, I thought what she was holding in her hand was the Tim Holtz paper grunger.
Little round thing.
Yeah, that she had put the dye on.
Oh, I think she put yeah, she put it on. Hold on a second. One of these, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So
what it looked like to me. I forgot to ask her that.
So if it adheres
love
that
that thing.
well to plastic,
Yeah.
that right there in itself is, you know,
And she says it didn't come off at all. She's had it on there for a while.
exactly. The only thing is with you not really knowing what it is, just be careful with adding alcohol to it. Just make sure you're in well ventilated area.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that outside.
Okay.
And see, even this right here is almost like a rubber, and it's stuck to that. Because see, this is plastic,
Yep.
and this has more of a rubber feel for it to, for you to grab, and it would not be so hard.
Yep.
So yeah, it really stuck to everything. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I liked all her stuff. And she lives in the San Diego area.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because
Yeah.
whenever I put her business card up, I saw the 619 area code. Okay.
So she knows where I'm from, because I lived, the first part of my life, up in Escondido, which is about 25 miles north of San Diego.
Yep.
So we know all the same places up there. So that was kind of cool.
Hey.
And okay, who else is there? We got 20. I see 23. How many do you see?
24.
24. Okay. There's a lot of sales going on right now, so there's a lot of people that are all over the place. And then Mary's on, Mary Atelier, she's on.
Yeah.
So
And
I usually don't come home. Go ahead.
Johnny's out of town, and Brooke had her migraine treatment today, so she's out of pocket. And
Ouch.
it's past Jersey's bedtime, I'm sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen her around today. Who knows where she is? So what do they do for her headaches? Is it medication, a shot, or what?
Botox shots.
Oh yeah, a friend of mine gets that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like the first couple of days, she's kind of, I'm sure it's pretty painful to have done, but I know that at least the first day and the next day, she's feeling pretty rough.
Yeah. Oh boy, poor thing to have to go through. I used to suffer really bad from migraines, up until maybe about 8 years ago. I mean, they were like debilitating.
Oh,
and I don't know what changed. I honestly, I don't know. They just one day they stopped, and I just have never had one again. And the doctor goes, "Don't worry about it," then, because I was like, "Oh gosh, what changed?" So my hormones might have changed. I don't know.
88, and she still gets her migraines.
Ouch.
Yeah. She takes a headache pill, not often because they're not good for you, but she takes, she'll take one. But I mean, hers is to where she has to have it dark, and she's for like 3 days.
Yeah, I would have to go to bed, close all the drapes, put everything over my head, and just really hope I didn't throw up in the bed. That's how bad it was. And it was like, I couldn't talk. I didn't want no one to talk to me. It was just like, I really just wished I could just go to sleep and die. It was just that bad. Like, please just make this go away.
Yeah.
And I had those sporadically for years. And then one day, boom, never had one again. I was like, okie dokie.
I can remember her coming and waking me up in the night because my daddy was a traveling salesman. He was always gone. Waking me up in the night to come in, and she would have me like walk on her back and massage her neck and shoulders. I remember being like 8, 9 years old, and she would wake me up in the middle of the night to come in there and do that for her.
That was crazy. I'm gonna go double check that I put my sign up. So Mr. Morris, welcome in inadvertently.
Oh, do you have one of those on the air lights?
Yeah. I have a little sign that I made, and it says filming closed set.
How funny. Hey, Lily B, you're back. We need to get you one of those things that says on the air, one of those light up signs.
Mm-hmm.
and you just push a button and it lights up and he can see it all the way from the house and he won't even have to waste his time coming over
And
there.
that's what he told me. He says, you need something so I can see. I never know until I get there. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you walked so far. It must be like 20 steps.
Maybe you ought to put like a red light bulb on your porch.
Yeah, he said all those things. And I said, well, why don't you get me a neon sign? I said, that would be pretty cool.
There you go.
And it'd be flashing. I could handle that.
How fun. Well, Lily B is back. She can't stay away. She is hooked on you now.
Oh, Miss Lily B, I'm hooked on your name. It is so cute. One of my best friends up in Rhode Island, her name is Lily. Well, Lillian, but I call her Lily. She's so sweet. She's a really nice kid. Well, she's not a kid. She's a grown woman, but you know what I mean. Anyway, the reason why we're here tonight, no, this is not a wedding or a funeral. I went into my settings in Etsy because it was suggested for the kit for next month because I have several fabrics to choose from and people wanted to choose rather than me just give them whatever I wanted. And I was going to put down on the drop menu, give each pattern of the fabric a letter and then you could choose. Well, that would work, except when it comes to the amount of photographs Etsy lets me put up there, I wouldn't be able to put photographs for all the fabrics. So if you saw green, you wouldn't know which green I'm talking about. So that wasn't going to work. I could put maybe 3 or 4 different listings, but there I get into the multiple listings that I wanted to avoid. So what we're going to do, for those of you that are here tonight, I am going to, those of you that are, because I've got regulars that already buy every month. If you're going to buy the kit that I showed you on Wednesday, if you're going to buy that kit for July, I am going to go through the fabrics that I've already cut out. I'm putting a letter with them. And then if you're going to buy, you can tell me right now, sort of like pre-buying and selecting your fabric. And then I'll put your name down with the corresponding color of fabric. If you don't want to do it or you're not sure if you're going to buy one, and then later on when the kit is in the shop, you'll obviously just have to get what I have left over. I'll choose what you get. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing tonight. So I'm going to show you again, for those of you that were not here on Wednesday, I will go through all the colors, and then I'll come back and assign a letter to each color, and then you can let me know which one you want. I hope that's clear. It might become clearer as we move along because I know I get things a little, messed up. Anyway. So I'm going to show you all of them first because you're going, well, maybe I want a different one. I understand. I do the same. So this is the one that has the stripes. This is a really pretty purple. It is not a royal blue like it's showing up on my monitor. It's a very pretty purple. And then it has some of this green. The back side is pretty much, it's reversed as far as which is gold and which is the purple, but the pattern is pretty much the same, quite reversible. You can use it either way. So that is going to be the A. And let me get these out of the way. This one is B, and it is also purple. And this is more like a between a I guess like a goldish. It's between gold and copper, actually. It's kind of in between. And it's raised and it feels real kind of velvety. And then the reverse, I think, is just as pretty. When you see it, I don't know which is which, actually. No, I think this is the right side. Maybe not. Anyway, the gold on here is more pronounced on the design of the flowers. So this one is B, and these are the only two that have the purple. All right, so we'll put that to a side. All right, so C, this is like a coral color, and this is kind of chartreuse, and this is sort of like a turquoise. So just to give you an idea, because I'm sure it's not coming across like it should. And then this is really cool in the back. I like both sides again. I usually like the reverse sides, and this is the reverse side. And that is C. And this one is D. And that's pretty much how I'm looking in the monitor. That's pretty much how it looks. And then the pattern is just in reverse, the colors in the back. Whoa, whoa, camera doesn't like it. Sorry. All right, so that's D.
Paint Girl, they're always the same price every month.
These are going to be 35. And a couple of times I had it like for 30. That's when I didn't have as much stuff in it. But they're never over 35. Okay, so this is oops, here you go. It looks pretty much like it does in the monitor. Let's see, and it kind of has like a velvety feel to it. Backside, this is completely plain as opposed to, you know, the reverse. So that's how that one is. That's E. And this is F. This is like the fabric I showed you on the sample journal. This is the one I used. And then reverse is just the pattern in opposite color. You could use either side on that also. All right, so that's F. This also is the fabric I use on the sample one. And if you need to see the sample ones, I can show that to you before you decide.
Yes, yeah. You use these in all kind of places, though, right? Besides just covers, you did some that were different that didn't have.
Yeah, well, actually, none of these are the cover. These were all the hinges.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used the cardboard as the actual front and back, and then we used the printouts to cover up that cardboard.
Right.
So none of these were actually what you would call the cover. They were what kept the covers together. I'll show them in a second.
That's fine.
This one is it's a little more of a crisper color than I'm seeing here. It looks a little grayish on the monitor. It's not as grayish.
Yeah, it looks on StreamYard.
What's that?
It looks very green on StreamYard compared to.
Okay. Yeah. It's yeah. Anyway, it's a really pretty green.
Yep.
And then this is the last one that I've cut out. And this also looks on the monitor here, looks a little washed out, but this is a really beautiful chartreuse color. And excuse me, Susan, this is pink right here. And then this has some orange also in the swirl. And then the back side is a knockout. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just love that so much. Dreamy.
Yummy. I like that side.
No, babe.
Okay.
I like pink.
And I will bring out, in case you weren't here, Wednesday. Let me find, where did I put all those journals? Oh, here they are. I'll show you how we use that fabric in case you weren't around to see how that fabric is actually utilized. As you can see here, whoops, that doesn't go there.
Hey, Lori B. Hey, Elaine.
So you can see how it is the spine. The fabric is the spine, and then the cover that wraps around on the other side. And the amount of fabric you're getting, you actually can make 2 of these journals.
So, I have a question. I don't see any from the audience, but
Yes.
so the fabric that we pick, will the sari coordinate?
Well, what coordinate?
The ribbon,
Yeah, the ribbons that I picked, I've got 2, like we're working basically with yellows, oranges, and the purple. I haven't stripped down the ones for the purple yet, but I've got 2 of these here to give an example. But yes, they will coordinate with whatever color you get. Like I've got some green already set up that goes with several of them. I don't know if you can see it. It has a little bit of burgundy in there. I don't know if you can see that. These are plain, but this has a little burgundy in it. And then these, depending where on the sari I stripped it off of, some of it has the orange, some has yellow, some has purple. So this goes with some of them. And then I still have some sari that I'm ripping. And I think on the yellow one, I'm just going to go with the white, like I put on mine. I'll show you in a second. The white seam binding. That's what I ended up putting on this one.
So the fabric on this journal, what letter was it?
This one was. This one was G.
G is in girl.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the one.
And so again, basically you're just going to put it on the spine and the wraparound, and then the closure here and here. So you've got enough in that piece of fabric to easily do 2 journals. And depending on your fabric, you can turn one way, one the other way, and they would look different, especially if you used a different picture in the front or the back. This is the yellow one that I showed you earlier. And again, you're just going to be using it on the spines.
And what that one?
And that one is F as in Frank.
Okay. Is that a peach or a tan or?
This?
Uh-huh.
It's actually yellow.
Oh, it's yellow. Okay.
It's yellow. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it does have like a little, on the monitor, it has a little tinge of like orange or something, but no, it's more like what? It's not as tangy as lemon meringue pie. No, but I don't know, it's close. It's not egg yolk in any stretch of the imagination, but maybe a little bit of lemon meringue. And then these didn't have the fabric at all. They're just
like machine stitching or hand stitching or?
All of these here I did with glue, because I know a lot of people don't stitch. I attached all of this with glue.
There's your answer, Kim. And yes, Jean, you can coffee diet. That would help.
And then these are the craft text that's also included in the kit. So you'll have enough. So no matter what fabric you choose, all the fabrics come with the craft text also. So you basically have for 3 journals, because the fabric is enough to do 2. There's enough This I only put enough to do one because this is kind of pricey. And so I only put enough that, I mean, to make one. And then you can also switch it up. You can do the spines with this, and then your fold ups you could use the fabric, and vice versa, so you can use your imagination with that.
Well, I'm sure by the time it comes to making them, since you've already made 3 and don't even have the kits together, at least 4 more options.
Now I have the kits together. I think I've got pretty much everything put together. They're not like put in the envelopes, but what I did is I made a sample kit. As I was making these, I was okay, I use this, so I threw that in the pile. Oh, I use this, threw that in the pile. So I do have everything that's going in the kit now put together. And so tomorrow, that's probably what my job will be, is filling them all. Oops. Making sure I've got them all in the envelopes and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, so what was this? Okay, HI. Move this over. And in case you didn't see, the craft text does not come like this. Craft text is just white unless you buy it with the different finishes that it comes in. But then that's costs even more. So when I purchased it, I just purchased the white one. And then I'll show you guys how to make it look like this. We'll do this together. So everything clear as mud. Whoops. HI. No questions, Susan?
So far you've answered them all.
Okay.
I think they were just kind of wanting to know which fabric it was on the journals as you showed them.
Yeah.
Jean wants to know, how do we pick fabrics?
We're going to do that right now. I have A, B, and C on the fabric. We're going to do it now. And then when you purchase your kit, I will already have your name written down here with the fabric that you want. I wasn't able to do it with Etsy because it just got way too complicated. I couldn't get enough photographs, and it was giving me a headache. So I said, forget this. I'm supposed to be having fun. And so we're going to do it this way. See how it works this particular time.
And Paint Girly says, do we need to pick botanical or Renaissance? But you're going to have a little bit of everything, right? And then
yes, let me go and get that and review that real quickly with you guys. So we're all on the same page.
Above 18. Are you?
And because, as we discussed Wednesday, it's such a broad time that we're covering, and I don't know what you guys are going to want to focus on, I'm going to put a little bit of everything. So you're going to have a little bit of Da Vinci stuff in there. You're going to have some of old botanicals, again, some of the Da Vinci. This comes from books from like the 6th century when they were getting all of these illustrations of botanicals during that period of time. And then architecture was a really big deal. So there's going to be some that depict different architecture during that time. Some of the artwork during the Renaissance time, that will be included. And some of these napkins that I thought went with the theme. Maps, navigation was a big thing during that time. There'll be a couple of those. Just some stuff you might want to tear apart and make a collage or something. And then some old manuscripts, some more Renaissance depictions, some of Da Vinci's sketches, stuff to make for some pages. whatever it is, you decide to do with
Kits are $35, Amanda, and all you choose is your fabric, and she'll show the fabrics again before when you get ready to choose.
and mhm, and maps are a big deal. And this was architecture, not architecture, but reliefs that were very prominent in the buildings during that period of time. These are some cards that I had that were from, I forget what they were, reproductions, but they were from like, I think they were like from the 5th, 6th century. But it was again drawings and stuff that had to do with where they thought the planets were and things like that. I have a set of about 15 or 20. So each kit will have a set of 3. They will all be, you may not get these 3, but you will get 3. I'm spreading the different ones among the kits. So oh, and then whoops, whoopsie doopsie, whoopsie doopsie. And then for the ones that want to make the foo-foo one, we're going to have some of that. We'll have some kind of coordinating sari silk that you can wrap around. And one of these, a set of these little doohickeys that I put on, which one of that did I do that on? That I did on one of the journals. I can't remember which one I did it on. So basically, you'll be able to make all of these with, oh, it's one of these things, so that if you want to, you can make the little swirly one. I call it the swirly one. Woo, turn into a fan. Anyway, so you'll have one of these little, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. And so you'll have, in case you didn't see, I didn't think about that. In case you weren't with us Wednesday, you'll be making the stuff that's included. You'll be able to make these 3 journals that fit into this. I'm calling it a folio. I don't know what it is, but that's just what we're going to call it for lack of another name. It's not a real journal. It's, it's not a bag.
I like it then.
It's like, who knows what. And then I have 3 different styles of things that we have in the journals, and they build upon each other, and we'll be making that also, and you'll have stuff to play with to do that. So there's plenty of stuff, people. The only thing that you'll really have to provide to make these is a piece of cardboard for the front and for the back. And with us being quarantined, I'm sure you're getting a lot of stuff in the mail. So I'm sure you've got these priority boxes coming out of your ears. And there you go. Oh, and you'll also get, the fabric. And this is the craft text that I made that leather look. So you're going to get a piece of that, and you'll learn, if you haven't worked with it before, I'll show you how to make it get that leather look. And then you're going to get a file folder like this, because I used some of this in the making of little smaller journals that go in the folio. And I also used some of the regular manila folder in making those little journals. So
you're receiving a standing ovation in the audience.
So you get all that, kids. All right.
Elizabeth, Kim is having a hard time deciding which fabric she wants.
Oh, I know. Why do you think I've made 4 already? Why do you think I've made 4 of those little puppies already? I've had so much fun with them. And like I was saying last week, Wednesday, I get bored really easy. And, after I made 1 or 2, I'm ready for the next one. But I just keep making these. These are so fun. I think it's because you can, really put your own little twist and make them all a little bit different. And I think that's what I'm enjoying. kind of challenging myself to see, okay, now what can I do? What kind of little twists can I put on it this time? You know.
It's
So,
plus shipping, Amanda. 35 plus shipping.
okay. I need a drink. And then on top of that, then if you haven't been with us doing these journals, so usually either the first week or the second, either the first Wednesday or the second Wednesday, depending on how involved these journals are, I do a live and I show you how to make them live on my channel. So so you're not buying a kit and putting it on a shelf and not knowing what to do with it. I'll show you exactly how to do what I did with the example journal. Clear as mud, Susan?
Clear as mud. Kim, we're going to do the fabric as she's getting your request, so she'll put them all back out again.
Yeah, I'll put them back out. We'll do that right now. So now some of these I only have X amount cut, but that doesn't mean that's all I have. I haven't cut everything because I wasn't sure which was going to be the most requested, and I didn't want to pre-cut too much because then I'd be left with sizes that I may not use in the future. So
do you want to do them in groups? Do you want to fan them open? Do you want to?
I think what I'm going, you tell me what you think from a buyer's perspective. I've lived with these way too long already, so I'm kind of like, what I was going to do is I was going to show A and B, which are the purple ones,
Okay.
so that if you're into purple, then you can decide, oh, I think I want that purple, or maybe I want this purple. I don't know. But keep in mind that it's showing up on my monitor. This is showing up very blue, and this is very purple, like eggplant purple.
You
So
know what? On the laptop, it's showing blue, but on the iPhone, it's showing true purple.
oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Okay, Elaine, whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on just a second. Hang on. Do you have something to write with?
Yes.
Okay, let me get it typed in. Hang on just a moment.
Yeah, let Susan type it in so we're kind of organized. So this is A. Keep in mind, this is more like eggplant. It's got the green. B looks like eggplant. It has like a goldish copper in between. And on the reverse, it has this really pretty gold outline. Anytime, Susan.
Okay. All right, so we've got Darla W would like B.
Okay.
Lily B would like B.
Love the name, Lily.
Donna Matoy would like B. Lynn J would like B.
Lynn. Mm-hmm.
Lynn, and then Lynn Wessel would like B, please, or second choice G, or third choice A.
Oh gosh, just wait a minute. She's always a troublemaker.
No, Amanda, it's not the only option. She went through them at the beginning of the video. Mitzi would like A.
Okay.
Lori B. Oh no, I thought she was picking. Kristen, we're not there yet. Elaine Ingram would like B.
Okay.
You know, some people may have come in after she.
Okay.
Carla Farrington would like A, please and thank you. Okay. Okay, ladies, is that it for A and B? I think you are free to move on.
Thank you, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This is D, and it looks like it looks in my monitor anyway. Ooh, there was a flash for a second where it looked like it was supposed to, and then it went away. Isn't that weird? Oh, right there. I don't know how it looks on YouTube, but right now on my monitor, it looks the way it should. Then it goes away.
Sandy's house would like B.
Sandy's, okay. Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to go for choice of C or D. C is the pinky magenta. And D, is that reddish?
This is like a brick color and a gold color.
Okay.
Those are both gorgeous.
Not the pink, babe.
No, this isn't pink. This isn't pink.
I'll smack
It
her.
looks pink to me.
I know, but it's not.
Okay.
That's the hard part.
Okay.
I wish people could see the color because it's so pretty.
CJ would like C, please.
Well, her namesake.
Can you fold each piece to where we can see both sides together? Like just fold the right side back a little?
Yeah.
Oh, for the both sides.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so that's the same.
Yeah, that one's pretty. Well, it's opposite.
Yeah. It's opposite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's opposite. And
is it orange? No. The one on the left? No, that's not orange.
This? No.
On his pinks and.
Whoa. Camera's not liking something. It's probably all these little polka dots.
Oh, could be.
Yeah, you didn't like those polka dots on the other side. Now, this one, it is different in the back.
Okay, so far we have CJ for C.
CJ. Okay, thank you.
Little bit of
and Kim wants to know if C has orange in it.
It does. It has some orange in it in here, a little bit in there. You can actually see the colors better from the back of what is in the front, but you can see the oranges in here.
Is that a green streak down the middle?
Yep, green and blue, and that's what these colors are right here. It's that turquoise and a green.
Okay.
So you can see where those are. Okie dokie. Okay, E. I know my alphabet, maybe. E and F. E is simple. There's nothing on the inside. I mean, that's, that stands out. It's just like a shadow of the front. It looks like. And of course, they're all going to be from a different part of the pattern. So they won't be identical of what the pattern is. So that's E. And then F is the sample one I showed you that I made from the yellow one.
That's the lemon meringue.
Yes.
Ladies, instead of blog, what's the word I'm looking for?
Okay. Make your choice if you would like E or F.
Elaine and Darla.
E-I-E-I-O.
Moran would like F, please, and thank you.
Oops, I forgot to write the letters down. Hold on.
Okay.
E-F. Who wanted F?
Jean Moran would like F.
Thank you, Jean.
Linda Morrell would like F. Kathy Berg would like F. Hey, Kathy.
Kathy.
Okay.
And I don't know where Joggles is tonight, but she'll have to watch the video.
She's
And Peggy Fitty.
probably asleep.
Peggy F.
Yeah.
Pockets. Yep. Okay, so you've got Jean Moran, Linda Morrell, and Kathy Berg for F.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Whoops. Uh-oh. Where's my thingamajigger? What did I do? I don't know.
Oh, whoa. There's Joggles. She would like, Colleen would like F also.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Hey, Colleen.
F, G, H. I lost my I. Where did my I go?
It's on the left and right side of your nose.
Ha, ha, ha. I knew I gave that one to you.
Like your crack about a dead bird.
You said that so.
Oh, I love this feather. What kind of bird is it from? A dead bird.
I couldn't help it.
It was good.
Thank you. Okay, this is going to be I. Hold on one second, you guys. Because I don't know how I lost something that I had pinned. Oops. I.
Lynn said it's under H.
Huh?
Lynn said it's under H.
How's it under H? Oh, she's right. Man, this room is cooking. Okay. Green, a pretty green. It is not gray. It does not have those ugly gray overtones that I'm seeing on my monitor. Backside, pretty plain. This also is one of the ones that I used to make the journal. This is a lot prettier greenish color than is showing. And that's the back side. G, whoops, G and H.
Both of those.
All right, here we go. Betty would take G.
Whoops, G, Betty.
Yep. Janine, J9 Scraps would take G. Lori D, Paint Girly would take G.
Oh, wait a second. I got distracted. Hold on.
Okay.
J9 Scraps, you said?
Yes.
G.
We have Betty and then J9 Scraps.
I got that.
Lori D, who is Paint Girly.
Okay, what's G?
Uh-huh. Tamar would like G.
Hey, Tamar.
Kristen Z would like G. CJ also wants a second kit with G.
Okay.
Colleen would like a second kit with G.
Okay.
Kathy Maruska would like G. Suzanne would like Z, G, or I. And I has pinks and magentas. Popo would like G also, please.
Wait a second. I meant Suzanne right now.
The G or I, so I guess I think she came in late, so she might need to see.
Oh, okay. I'll go over it with her. Who's after Suzanne?
We had Kathy Maruska for
Uh-huh.
G, and then we had Lynn Wessel would like a second kit with G.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
And if there's enough, one for Popo for G.
Okay, Popo, Miss Popo. Yeah, I got some more of that.
Okay, so I'm going to go back through these names just for your sake and my sake.
For the G?
Yeah, for G.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, because I got a little confused there.
Okay, we have Betty Lovelace.
Got it.
J9 Scraps.
Got it.
We have Lori D, who is Paint Girly.
Got it.
Tamar.
Got it.
Kristen Z.
Got it.
CJ for another kit.
Got it.
Colleen for another kit.
Got it.
Let's see. Kathy Maruska.
Got it.
Suzanne for G or I.
Got it.
And Lynn Wessel would like another kit for G.
Got it.
And Popo.
Hey, I got it. Hello. Happy
Perfect.
days. Happy days.
Perfect.
Thank you. So now, I'm going to try and figure out what is the easiest way for me to do. I have two choices, which I think probably just doing the Etsy thing is the easiest. Probably. I'm thinking to myself out loud. Okay, this was going to happen. Listen up, people. This list. Go ahead.
Is Jersey here?
Oh, you know what? I've said that forever today because my husband is from New York. He always says that. And so when I first heard Jersey, I go, oh my gosh, that's my husband all over again. And my husband goes, what are you talking about? You say the same thing. I go, okay, never mind. I'm not even from New York, and it comes out of me every once in a while. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put the listing up in my Etsy shop tomorrow, or maybe sometime tonight. Who knows? You know me, I'm up forever. But for sure by tomorrow, the Etsy listing. And for those of you that are new, it's just going to be the Kabooble kit for July. All right. There's no other kits up there right now. So it'll be the only kit you see up there. And I'll have pictures of the ones that I've already made. And so just go and purchase it, and I'll have your name. And then when I fill your order, I'll put the color in there that I have you down for. If you don't purchase it by, within 24 hours, and somebody else, has seen the video and wants the color you have, and I don't have any more, it's going to be first come, first serve after 24 hours of me putting the listing up. That way, I'm not going to lose a sale. And then maybe you don't buy it, then I've lost both of them, right? So, so that's what we'll do.
Okay.
So for those of you that have your YouTube names that I get very confused, who's who, if your name up there that you're typing right now is different when you purchase in Etsy, please let me know now, so I can put it next to the name so that I'm giving you the fabric that you've asked for, or else I won't know it's you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Can you add on under F for Frank, inspired to craft, Amanda?
Okay.
They want to see I too.
J9 Scraps is Janine Bernard.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Inspired to Craft is Amanda Larson. She wanted F.
Okay, Larson.
And if you could make sure, oh, Missy Seville, she just tuned in and she's not sure how to do this, but can she purchase C?
Let me find the C. Yes, you can. And what was the name again? Missy Sabelle. Missy, what you need to do, we're gonna put in my Etsy shop just in a second. These kits will be in my Etsy shop either tonight, at the very least tomorrow morning. And just go ahead and purchase it. It's going to be called a July Kabooble kit. It's the only kit that will be in there, and it'll be $35. Just buy it, and I will, as the purchases come in, I will look on my list. If your name is there under requesting a certain fabric, then when I fill your order, I will put that fabric in there for you that you've chosen.
Okay, on your page that has the B for boy,
Yes.
Lily B's name is Sue
Okay.
Boaz, Boaz, Boaz. I'm not sure which one it is. Boaz.
Okay.
Kim, can you send a message to Rosemary separately, please? And Lynn J, her last name is Jeffries.
What letter was that?
Lynn
Oh,
J.
I see. Jeffries. That was B. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And now, can you show?
Yes.
Can you move H and put I out there so we can get the eyes?
The what? Oh, yes. Oh, excuse me.
Real quick, Sandy's Treehouse.
What letter was that? Oh, that's for B. Yes.
Okay, her name is Lysandra. That's capital L-A, capital Saundra, Norman.
That's a pretty name.
And she would like to get G also.
What a pretty name. Okay.
And you know CJ, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And Kim Claflin would like A, please.
I wanted to know
Kim?
Yes. CLAFLIN.
Yeah. Yep.
And then under the letter G, Paint Girly, her name is Lori, Lori, Delp, DELP.
That was, Delp.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Now, if we can see I.
Yes, ma'am. This is I. I love it. I'm really into this one. Don't ask me why. I like it. So this is it's not coming quite as nice as it could. This is a really beautiful chartreuse color. There's nowhere to really highlight it, I guess, because it's not coming through right. But anyway, chartreuse, really nice pink. Sorry, Popo. Nice, pretty pink right here, and this is an orangish color, more like a vermilion. It's got like orange and red, kind of, sort of.
Can you lay the G next to it?
G. Let me find the G. Which was G?
The G was the one with the left screen. It's the one that you made the journal out of.
Yeah. This is okay. Yep.
Yeah. They want to see those side by side.
Well, let's.
They're gorgeous, both of them.
And Suzanne wants to know, does her Etsy message count?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
see, Suzanne? All right. So
Missy, I got you for C. Is that correct? I think Rosemary got you down for C.
let me look on my C. Yes, I do.
Yep. Lori B would like an I also.
Okay. Did you put the I in already?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. You know me, I don't look up there.
Kim Claflin would like to see C again.
Yeah.
She doesn't know if it will go with the papers. Okay, so C is on the screen now for Missy and Kim. So but that's cool because that has it has green and blue and.
Yeah, I tried to pick the ones that either way, whether you went with the Renaissance, whether you went with just you wanted to focus on the botanical, and if you wanted to focus on the women, if you were going to go even with the maps, because remember, you're looking at this whole piece, but remember, you're talking about parts that are going to be on the spine. You have to look at the individual things on the fabric instead of the whole. At least that's the way I looked at it, because I could envision, what the strip would look like and what those little flaps would look like.
What does C focus on?
Say what?
Missy said, what does C focus on?
To me, the C would go either with the Renaissance women or the botanical. That's the one I would gravitate toward.
Hey, Terry.
It'll go with anything.
I don't know what that image is. It's just.
Is she talking about these here?
Yeah, she's talking about the images on C.
Well, for instance, this is a flower. I don't know if you can make it out. That's a flower right there.
No, you will receive all pieces of the Renaissance, of the architectural and the botanicals all in the kit. So there'll be an assortment of pieces.
Yeah, if you want to focus on one area and just use a certain ones and save the rest for a different project, or if you're going to mix and match, I mixed and matched most of them. I focused maybe on one particular thing, but I threw everything in all 4 of those that I made. Even though it may look like I focused on just one, they're all in there.
Right. So Sandy, there is no difference in the themes. It's all Renaissance. So there'll be Renaissance botanical, Renaissance art, Renaissance architecture, women. So you choose how you want to do it.
Yeah.
And Darla said to let you know that she can combine 4 pictures into one photo if you need it for your Etsy listing.
4 pictures into one. Oh.
Carrie L, who just got in, would like to see what's under H.
What's under H?
Do you have a stack of fabric under H?
Well, H was way over here off to its own.
You know what? That I looks like an H the way you have it on the.
Oh, hello. I
Hello.
see what you're saying. Yes, I see what you're saying. That's an H. And there's nothing here but more of the same.
Okay. Is F more of a gold or a yellow?
I would say more of a yellow, but it's really hard to explain this color because someone could say, "Oh, that's pretty gold." But it's not shiny, it's not opulent, it's very subtle. If you were to think of it as something gold, it's very, very subtle. But I would tend to say that it's on a yellow side.
Okay. The next request is, can you show the back side of the C?
A, B, C. Yes, I can.
And the next question is, Terry, did you want G, or are you just saying that you saw G? Missy, you can purchase the, Missy wants to make sure we have her for C, and we do.
Yep.
And you pay through Rosemary's Etsy shop, which is the Rusty Peacock. Darla will put the link in for you, please. Terry L would like G.
Okay.
Do you know Terry's last name?
Do I? You're asking me right now. I don't even know which is I and which is H. Do I have your last name, Terry? Oh, I don't have it written down, so that means I don't have it on the top of my head.
Okay, it's Lutz.
Yeah. Thank you.
Lutz. And while you're on G,
yes, ma'am. Am I?
Scratch off Sandy's treehouse and put her on the C for cat list.
And that is who?
That is for Sandy's treehouse.
She wants C
instead of G.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Okay, and Missy Savelle, for 24 hours, your listing will be in the shop with your name on it. Is that correct?
No.
No.
You just go and you purchase. Go purchase it. And I have the list with your name. When you're like when Susan goes and purchases hers, I'm going to go look on my list and say, oh, Susan wants whatever. And then I'm just going to put that into her package.
Okay. Good night, Tamar. Thanks for coming.
There's not going to be a special or a custom listing. It's just the regular listing for the kit.
And you know what it is.
And then I'll know what it is because I look on my list what to put in your package.
Okay. I'm scrolling up for just a second to make sure I got all these special requests.
Mm-hmm. And if there's any mix-up, you can blame who? Who can we blame? We can blame Betty. She's been all quiet back there.
Yeah, blame Betty.
We can just blame Betty. But most of these fabrics, I have extra. So if there's like a mistake or something, and you go, "Oh, Rosemary, no, I want blah blah blah," you know.
Missy, it's called the July Kabooble kit.
Yeah.
It will be up late tonight or in the morning. Yep, Darla just said.
Yeah.
So the July Kabooble kit.
And if you really want to make extra sure, you already know what letters you want. So when you purchase over there, there's an area where it says you can put a comment on your order. Just stick in your letters, and then I'll just double check my list, and that for sure. That way you won't miss out at all.
Now, will you place the fabrics in the shop a la carte?
Depends if I have anything left.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of these, all you see is what I've got. Others, I have some more of the fabric. So yeah, it depends. So once I go through this list, what I'm going to do is I'm going to compile a pile of all the fabrics that are spoken for, and then I'll see what I have left, and then that'll determine what I have to cut some more of. I got a lot cut though. I must say.
I think we have people that aren't here tonight are just gonna get the luck of the draw.
Yep. Yep.
They're gonna get green and pink.
Poor things.
Okay, so let me have everybody's questions. And it's the Rusty Peacock on Etsy. And Darla, put your link in.
Okay. Thank you, Darla. Most people are repeat customers, so you guys know this. You guys know the score. And then the new ones. If you just want to be extra cautious when you place the order, just put down the letter that you chose. But I do.
Amanda has a question.
Who does?
Amanda, hang on.
What is Amanda's question?
Yeah, I answered that, Jean. I asked her if she was going to put the fabrics in a la carte, and she said she would see what she had left, and maybe.
Yes, Darla. Darla has a good suggestion too. When I do the video, I have to do the video for this kit. I'll show all the letters all over again.
Okay.
And that way, if they haven't pre-ordered, they can ask me, do you still have G left? You know what I mean?
Yep. And I take it that you're gonna have enough orange to satisfy Jennifer Jane.
Jennifer, I contacted Jennifer. I forget which one she asked for, but I have it written down on it. She actually, she surprised everybody. She surprised me. She says, Rosemary, I love your oranges, but I think I want one of the purples.
Ah,
So she's getting one of the purples.
wow.
Yeah, I was shocked.
I think the purple would be awesome for the Renaissance artist.
Yeah. Yeah. I do too.
Thank you, Jean.
How many do I have of those? Yeah, I'm probably just barely going to have enough for the people that ordered. I probably won't have any, maybe one or two left at the most, the purple ones. The B.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one flew.
And it's really a beautiful fabric. See, I can't get any more of that because the lady there was a woman here in town locally that made these really big, she called them carpetbagger bags, and she made them out of these really beautiful fabrics and everything. Well, anyway, she decided to go in a completely different direction, and now she's making everything that she makes, she's making out of leather. And so she was selling all these fabrics. So that purple I got from her. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I've never seen something that pretty, actually. So I'll never be able to find that again.
I think B and G were your top dogs, huh?
B, yes, B and G. That's it. Yeah. They did really well.
Terry said she loved your botanical journal.
My botanical journal. Uh-oh.
That must have been the one you made with this one that you made with the botanical in it.
Oh, I'm already brain dead with all this stuff. By the time these things go into my Etsy shop, I'm like, oh, almost like burnt out on it because I've been living with it for so long, Oh, crazy time. Yeah. So my husband says, so what are you going to do today? I said, I'm cutting fabric all day long. Cutting fabric and tearing saris. And he goes, okay.
Jean said she sent you a reminder PM on Messenger.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
Elizama Art says she loves the industrial and your Frida, but all of them are very unique.
Oh, thank you. I've had a lot of fun with them. And you know what I've really, really enjoyed? Seeing what you guys make with it. Because you know, I mean, we all get inspired from each other. And when I see your stuff, I go, oh my gosh, why couldn't I have thought of that? You know, we all have such a different take. And that's why I like Diana's work so much. Um, I mean, as you guys saw, if you were there with us earlier this afternoon, we basically like all the same stuff. It was weird. It was very weird. Um, but her take and my take on the same thing is completely different.
I
Even
know.
even though we like the same stuff, you know? Um, and so I find that very inspiring because I go, okay, well, I like X, Y, and Z. I never thought of doing this with it, you know? And so,
Who was it that posted today their cyanotype pages? I think it was Lynn. She let hers do
oh, shut it
naturally.
naturally. Yeah.
Yeah, they turned out beautiful.
Weren't those cool?
TJ, it was on Rosemary's channel.
Very cool. And so I have never had a conversation with Diane. This is the first one I had with you guys. I wanted to do it purposely that way so that we could get to know her together. So I really didn't know her background. I didn't know anything about her at all. I just knew I liked her stuff. And so it was kind of interesting that we even liked the same, like, you know, our carpentry and building stuff. Like, oh my gosh.
What was the name of her channel?
Well, that's another thing. It does not roll off the tongue. It's called.
Oh, Darla just put in the link.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And she was saying she wanted to change it because, I said yeah, because it doesn't reflect your creativity. I told her this certainly might. I mean, she brought it up, so I felt okay to say it. But she's so creative and kind of inventive, and to me, her name that she gave it, that's not what I would think when I see the name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Branding is very important. I told her, look who's talking. The name of my channel is Rosemary Morris. But I wasn't thinking in terms of branding when I started my channel. I put pictures up of my dogs. That's what I did.
Right.
So I was really thinking of a brand.
Suzanne wants to know, are some of the fabrics flocked?
No.
No flocking. Crates of creativity.
Yeah. See, I told her, I said, I can't even say it. You know, it does not even flow out of my mouth. And she goes, I know. She's not even happy with it. So she said she's going to change it. I said, because you're very earthy, and that title is not earthy. I don't think of an earthy project when I hear that. I think that I think of gardening for some reason. I guess because the word crates. I don't know. I think somebody's like doing work in the yard, working with their plants or something. I don't know. That's just me. I'm crazy. I know.
So, what do you think of when you see Hottie Popo?
Hey, I think of Hottie Popos. I think that is one name that should not be changed for anything.
I'm not looking for a brand. That just happened. I met someone in a oh gosh, I can't remember who's. I was in gosh, I can't even think of the lady's name now. She does the felting of the mice.
Felting of the mice.
Yes, she does felting.
I don't
And
know.
She hangs out in Nikki's group.
Oh, I
And
really don't know her.
so she had a live the other night with one of the other ladies that's with Nikki, and this lady said, "Hello, Susan." She says, I know you're from the Hawaiian lady. I was in the feed the night you got your name, but I was always scared to talk." Okay.
Oh.
Lizama Art, I must go, ladies. All of you have a wonderful night. Till next time, bye for now. June Gallagher. Yes.
Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by and supporting
Vicky.
our
That's her name.
craziness.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah,
our
that journal right there. I love that one right there.
This one,
Yeah.
yeah, this was like the third one I made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the third one.
That looks like a piece of fabric on the front.
It does, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, just one of the printouts.
Maybe we could get Diana to print it on fabric. Print that on a piece of canvas.
Well, I think I wrote down the size. Yeah, the printer that her husband has prints up to 64 inches.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I would like to just get like a 3D printer and tell it, okay, print me a journal, please.
Where would the fun be in that?
Okay, we have a request here. Go to your list.
Yes.
And Amanda, who is inspired to craft, Amanda would like to change her fabric from F to E.
Move, Charlie.
E? Which one is E?
Well, you're the one with...
No, I'm serious. I can't remember what E is. I just like to visualize. That's all.
Nobody bought E.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering what the heck is E. She wants the brown one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She said earlier that she liked it and she didn't think anybody bought it, and then she must have finally. Yeah, I think that's pretty.
Oh, I do too.
This one's really pretty.
Yeah.
And it goes really good with those tassels I'm including. Now those
That's what I
tassels
thought.
are very neutral, but if you want to get all crazy, you can easily spray them or dye them or whatever it is you want to do with them. But look how cool that goes with that. Look how pretty that is. I like how that looks. Okay, let me move her over. No problem, Amanda.
So she's changing from F to E.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Inspired.
64-inch, man. That's 5 foot. No worries, no worries. She got it.
I got it. Not a problem. But look how cool that looks with that. Woohoo! Pretty. I got this from that same lady. She used to put these on the bottom of the purses or bags, whatever she called them. Carpet baggers.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, they were. I finished my last cyanotype little journal.
Another one?
Yeah, I usually put about two or three in the shop. So, here's the third one. I think it came out kind of cute.
Move, Toby or Charlie.
What I did is I got a lot of the scraps of the stuff that I had left over. I haven't done anything on the inside yet as far as decorating. I just put all the pages in there. But I thought it was kind of cute. Yay! Blah, 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 blah.
So did you plan this to coincide with the release of Tim Holt's Speckled Egg?
Like I would know.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have had an inside scoop with Mario.
Yeah, Mario called me and told me.
Lynn said she started on hers today.
Oh, cool. And those of you that, aren't in the group, if you're already on Facebook, and even if you're not on Facebook, get on Facebook and, just don't do anything else if you don't like Facebook, but just come over to the group for us to, those that get the kit, and even if you don't get the kit, just come over for inspiration and have some fun and see what we do with them.
Kim, you did not miss anything. And Suzanne, she said she has to wait and see what she has left to know if she'll have any to put leftover pieces in the shop.
Dibs on a
Oh, and I'm gonna have probably I think I'm gonna have like probably 2 packs of the grab bags of the cyanotype. I think I'll have about 2 packages, I think. Leftovers. All right, ladies. What else? Oh, can we link the group? Darla.
Yeah, I don't have no linker fluid.
Is Darla still in the house? Let me see if I can get in there.
Yes, she is.
Oh, she is. Oh, she'll do it.
She's already got it.
She's already done.
Oh, Darla's already done it. Oh, man. That girl.
What is the price on the grab bag?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you put them in the shop?
Yeah.
Listed as cyanotype grab bags? Okay.
Yeah. I'll put them in the group first, and if they don't
Okay.
go, I'll put them in the shop.
Okay. And Suzanne said, Sie requested a grisen wig.
That's easy for you to say, Suzanne.
Thank you.
She retracted it now. I look like a liar.
Like her name, Lily.
You need somebody here with a German descent can maybe.
Jawohl. Jawohl, Suzanne.
Yeah. Guten Tag.
That was grab bag.
I know what she's
All
saying.
right.
She asked for a grab bag. I got her under control. I have more than the one that she's already spoken for. I think I might have 2 more. She's look. She got her little chonies up in a bundle there. Look how she wrote all that.
No, it's Kim. It's not. It's for the cyanotype.
No, yeah. The grab bags are
Comes
after we've completed the month of whatever that particular kit is, and then after teaching the class and everything, then after that, whatever scraps I have left over or overages that I did, then I put them all together because I'm getting way too much clutter. So I don't want to throw stuff away, but I don't want to look at it either.
And you may get desk dust, and you may get pieces of Wrigley's gum wrappers that was left on the desk. I think she just takes her hand and swipes it all into the box and stuffs it and mails it.
I don't even chew gum. You didn't get nothing like that from me.
I got a couple of weird things.
You didn't get no gum.
No gum, but
I
did get some desk dust because you were there with me when I went through it. But that's okay. I did get.
And I didn't charge you extra for it, did I?
I got the body part pickle bag, so I was.
Yeah, so I think maybe you should just hold it in.
Thank you.
I can't hold nothing in.
Oh, I got my laser printer to work, you guys.
Yay! Did you get your big shot?
Oh, I got that 2 days after I ordered it. I
Yes,
couldn't
you
believe
did.
it. I couldn't believe it. People are saying that they're not getting this, they're not getting that.
I know.
I
took Rosemary on a shopping trip at Dick Blick's. Do you know I ordered a package from a little secret spot And it shipped on June the 1st, and I just got it this week. And I sent the lady an email. I said, pardon me, but does it normally take 12 days to get from Georgia to Tennessee? And she said, I don't know what happened. She said, your order and one other person's order took the slow boat around the state, and come to find out the other person was Johnny, because Johnny and I had ordered at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
So it took like from
But you know what? When I send you stuff, it always takes forever. It's supposed to be there like in 2 days, and it ends up taking like 10 days to get to you. I could have driven there and back.
That's not true. You're getting bad information, because I get it like within 2 to 3 days.
Then how come you complain to me? Where's my stuff? Where's my
Oh,
I remember I tracked it and it was like in some other state.
Yeah.
I think one time, yeah, but normally it comes pretty fast.
Oh, okay. I feel better now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered because my husband, can't have the sugar and stuff, but he likes sugar in his coffee, so he gets, I forget the name of the stuff. Anyway, it's keto friendly. It's made out of some kind of a plant or something. But anyway, I can't remember what it is right now. I went blank. He was running low, and he told me yesterday. And I said, well, why didn't you tell me before? And I would have ordered it. So I ordered it yesterday. I got it today.
Wow.
What happened to me? I got to use some Japanese glass buttons, and I got us all kinds of little stories.
Yeah, Betty was all bragging because she got her package like in a day and a half from New Jersey.
Yeah. A day and a half.
Yeah, it was really funny. My husband didn't even run out of his fake sugar.
Is it stevia?
No,
Oh,
that
okay.
that doesn't work for him. It reacts just like sugar because it's made from something, I forget what it is, and it turns into alcohol. Yeah, the monk one. That's the one that works good. His sugar does not even move when he has that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
A monkey?
And it's monk fruit. Yeah, that's it. And that does not move his sugars, not even a point. And the other ones just spike it just like regular sugar.
Good grief. CJ ordered a package from a hick town in Colorado, and it went to Maine before going 200 miles north in Colorado. That's crazy. Johnny orders from Amazon, and she gets 3 or 4 deliveries a day because she gets all her Amazon deliveries the same day.
Yeah, our mailman, even if it's not from Amazon, our mailman he's come like 2 or 3 times a day also here. It's not the same one. It's kind of weird. And where they work for the post office, and they've got their little suit on, so they are, they're not like contract workers. It's really the post office. And some guy will deliver something in the morning, and then somebody comes in the afternoon, and up to like 7 o'clock at night, I've had somebody come and deliver something. It's just really strange. And then other people say they don't get the mail at all. And I got guys, and I don't live like in a big city or anything. So I don't know. It's weird.
Our poor mail lady, yeah, she's here every day. She even brings the paper up because she has to bring a package up. So she just picks up my paper.
Oh.
Found dog food bag.
And she has to bring our dog food. They send our dog food through the postal service. And those are 40-pound bags. And Amazon puts them in the biggest possible box they can find.
My gosh.
It's horrible. And whenever I get 2 of those in one shipment, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Those things are hard enough to carry on its own, let alone in a box.
Yeah, and the box is like 3 times bigger than the bag.
Yeah.
The bag the box is as big as she is.
Yeah.
How does she pick it up in a box?
I don't know, but she just slams them on our front sidewalk, and me or Betty has to go out there and drag them. You can't pick them up. It's crazy.
I still go in to get our dog food. I told you I put my little mask on and I brave it for the family and I head out there.
Oh, I know. They
Give the
made
dog
it
and my
today.
husband a kiss in that order. Maybe I'll be back. I'm going out and heading out for the family.
They made mask mandatory today.
They did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, Amanda got a package all the way since March, and she just got it.
She still doesn't.
Still hasn't had. Oh
Yep,
my
that's
goodness. That's worse than coming from China.
I know, but anything, I tell you what, man, Betty can order from a company that everything is American made, and I swear to Buddha, it comes from China every time. And then she can't return it. She has to argue with them. I told her, quit ordering things on Facebook. Facebook all comes.
Oh yeah, I don't order anything there. It's
Never what it looks like.
no.
Ever.
It's a knockoff. They're all knockoffs.
They have cool stuff if it would be that. When they get it.
It's only cool if you buy it from the original person.
Thank you.
Well, that's what I think I'm doing.
Thank
I've
you.
learned my lesson.
That is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
That's like me. I ordered Brooke's birthday present.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see you last night, but I ordered her a creepy doll.
I wasn't around. Where was I last night?
I don't know. But
What
you missed
time?
it. It was at 5:00. Her regular creepy baby Thursday.
Oh.
I
Oh.
ordered it on Friday, and I got it off of Macari, and I asked the lady. I said, "Can I pay for it and have you ship it somewhere else?" And she said, "Sure." And I said, "Please don't put my name in it, and would you put a piece of paper in there that just says boo, and write on the outside of the package, do not open until Thursday's live stream." And she said, "Oh, this is going to be on a live stream?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am." So her and her husband showed up at the live stream. So Brooke opened the package.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking doll. I think she needs to build it a cage.
Oh, CJ said Facebook has a pyramid scam with U.S. based companies, but everything comes from China. Yes, it does.
Who does? Oh, Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook.
Well, even when I go to Amazon, I'll put it in my cart, and then whatever the next thing you click, and then it says it won't be here until August. Then I know it's from China, and then I just delete it because I don't want to wait till August to get my
No.
package. You know.
But then the next time you open Facebook, there's
There. Yeah.
I'm like, this is too much.
Yeah. Yeah. They know everything about us. Everything.
I know. I noticed. It's so funny. I noticed on my phone, there's a on the iPhone they have like in your settings they have a health check,
Mm-hmm.
and it has in there the button to push for the COVID tracker. I'm like, now when the hell did this show up on my phone? So I guess when it updates, it automatically puts it on your phone now. So you need to go in there and make sure that it's turned off.
That's one.
Mm-hmm. It's just all crazy.
Crazy.
Everything is crazy.
Yeah.
Can't handle it.
So order your Kabooble kits from the Rusty Peacock. They do not come from China.
No, they do not. Oh. And I'll have
You got a lot of work ahead of you tonight.
yeah. Yeah. Well, not really. I've got the pictures taken. I'll put them in there. I mean, as far as just basically what it looks like.
How are the people that are not in your group or that was here tonight going to figure out which one they want?
They're not. They get luck of the draw.
I was in the kitchen.
They get green kits and ease.
I don't want to get
I got to see what I have left. There might be only maybe 2 or 3 fabrics, and I can put the pictures. I couldn't put it with all these. I had too many different
Yeah,
types.
see?
And now, maybe it's really brought it down to
That's a
manageable.
really, really big paintbrush there.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie, what are you eating?
I like using my big paintbrushes. I don't know why. And I guess because it makes me feel like a little kid. I got something too big that I'm playing with. Makes me feel like a kid again.
Is that a glue brush?
Yeah. I do glue with it and the gesso, because the gesso really messes it up. The thick gesso that I have.
Yep.
It does a number on the brushes. So that's what I use this for.
What
Oh,
size brush
okay.
is it? Look, I got a
I
medium.
don't know. I got it at some let me see what it says. It's a 12.
Wow.
Yeah, I got it at some junk shop. It was new when I got it though. But I thought, I think it was $1. I can use that. And I've been using this for like a couple of years.
That's for like painting house trim, man.
Maybe that's why I like it. It reminds me of painting.
Wow. That's a big brush.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I like it. Okay. What else going on? Are we done?
Oh, you're not gonna make a journal?
I think I do want to make a foo-foo one though. I mean, not before I,
thought there was gonna be a food.
What did you say August kit was?
I'm still kind of up in the air, but I got like 3 things that I'm thinking about. But okay. I'm getting honest here, guys. We're getting to the point where the things are going to be a little, what am I trying to say? Like a little more challenging to do from my perspective, as far as how do I teach it in the time frame and in the way that I've been doing it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to just keep doing the same old thing. If you've noticed, we haven't done the same thing yet, twice.
Right.
And I'd like to keep it that way. But
well, then why are you putting 3 in a package?
Why am I what?
It's all the same thing.
But
so now, yeah, because it's kind of hard for you to go out and find things.
That's what I'm saying. Why do 3 in a kit?
That's why I don't know what I'm going to do next for all the above reasons. But I mean, like for instance, I've got several people for over a year. Yeah, over a year have been wanting me to put my workshop together for my plaster journals. Now I've done those workshops in my studio, in-house workshops, but I haven't done that workshop I haven't offered it like in the Etsy shop, like I did my encaustic and stuff like that. So I'm still got it up in my mind that one of these months, what I charge for the kit, we just won't have a kit that month, and I'll charge that for the workshop, and you buy the workshop. Because I'm gonna have to film it ahead. It's gonna be a couple, probably at least 6-7 hours of instruction, and I've got to edit it, and the whole thing, and do my, how to do the plaster journals and the plaster pages from the very beginning, and maybe we'll do that.
You got Jean's attention. She woke up.
Oh, yeah. So I think that's what, because the reason I hesitated was, I want to keep things affordable, but there's just some things I just can't give away. You know what I mean? As far as my time is concerned, and it would take a long time to do that live. And have to be many, many different nights and days because things have to dry and they have, there's a lot involved. It isn't like just working with glue and paper. So anyway, so I thought that's what I would do. I would film it, edit it, and then that way it can be there for a long time. It isn't just for that month. If other people come along, and are searching for something like that, well, then the workshop will be there and they can buy it and do their thing. So that's kind of sort of where I'm leading, and I want to do that sometime before it starts getting cool. I know I'm looking way ahead, but I have to. Because those kind of things that you do with the plaster, you want to put it outside, you got to let it dry, you got to let the pages dry. There's a lot of stages. So I thought, I think that'd be kind of fun to do. And then the other thing is I'm researching to make sure that the stuff you need, that you can get it all online so that you don't, you wouldn't have to go out unless you're already out and about and you want to go buy it. And I want to limit, what you need to get and stuff like that. So,
I don't think there's much you can't get online.
I know. I looked it up and there was practically everything was available.
Yeah. Terry wants to know what a plaster journal is, as I do too.
Oh, I'll show you one that I made. Most of them are already sold and gone because I've made quite a few of them. Here's one, for example. I have some others. I'll go get the others too because you can make them all different kinds of ways. Okay, let me get this stuff out of the way. All right, this particular plaster journal is a hardback.
Yes, Amanda, she does boil books. She boiled a book for the May kit, the industrial. She boiled a book.
Yeah, I think that's sold too. I already forgot. I think it's gone. Yeah, somebody bought that. Okay, so this started off with a regular book cover. Gutted the book, as you can see there, and did my stuff. This all here, it's kind of hard to tell. I don't know. Anyway, this is all plaster. And then this one I decorated. I plastered a glove. That's been plastered. And then I put this
out
from a Victorian album and put that on there, and then just put this Asian picture in there, and then just try to, you know what I mean? And then inside I plaster paper and cloth, and it's hard to tell because all you can see is white, but like this in here has got some plaster on it. This page is left just with some gesso in case you want to draw or do watercolor or whatever. And then these I use all different kinds of fabrics that I have. I recycle most of what I use, and so these have been plastered. And this is also plastered. This was a old something, I don't know what, a dress, a doily, I'm not sure. And this has been plastered here too. It's all plastered. This was part of a dress. And then this is canvas. One side I left just with some gesso, and then the other side has also been plastered. This is a, I don't know, tablecloth or something. This is like those little bun warmer things that have 4 ways. This was some kind of a napkin, like a dinner napkin. And this is some more canvas, more doilies, something, not sure what. And so then the next question is, well, what do you do with it? You do with it whatever it is you do with journals. You can draw in it. You can journal in it. You can glue in it. You can put more plastic, whatever it is you do, you can do with these. If you're a sketch artist, if you like to do watercolor, if you work with charcoals, if you just write, whatever you do, you can do with one of these journals. I'll get a couple more that have like a little variation to that.
You could also get all your friends to sign it, like when you break your arm.
You guys are crazy. What else do I have? Okay. Whoa. Hello. Cardboard. Falling cardboard. These, let me. Okay. Now this is a little different slant of what you can do. This is just a cover to a journal. And this is also a plaster technique that I have. And this is just the cover. I haven't put it together yet. It's the inside.
Is that a funky fish boat?
I guess it could have been. And here's another one. Just the cover so far. So that's obviously a whole other technique. Then I'll bring one that I've been working on the inside of one.
Hey, Miranda.
Yeah, this is just my personal one that I've been playing around with, so it's not like finished. And I've been doing different things. Oh, before I get into that, here's what the inside, for instance, maybe this one would be. This is a peacock cover. And then here are some pages that would be in here. There's a little peacock feather. And then here are some more plaster pages that I have. And this was just made a little differently. And then stuff that you can play with and work with in the journal. It has peacock colors or fabrics that would go with that kind of look. And I just have some of my eco-dyed fabric right there. A little more piece of that. But all these pages are all they're all plastered. And then that would be the back, and this would be the front. And then I'd have a certain type of binding. And then on here, you can just leave it the way it is, or you could hang dangles or fabric, or however you want to finish the decoration of it. So that's that look. And then I've been working slowly but surely on this one. And the pages that I have all this stuff on, it's all been plastered. And then I just oops, these are things I have to stuff ready to work with. Hello, wait a minute.
Dan said, how about a bird Kaboodle, heavy on the peacock.
There you go. That would be cool. You know, I wouldn't argue with that. So all this here is it was some kind of an eyelet and it had stuff. And so what I did is after I did the plastering, then I came back with some paint and just highlighted the embroidery that was on that. And then I just started, playing around with this. This I kind of went with, I don't know what the theme is. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got something in there. I forgot. It opens up see, it's been a while since I worked on this. So this opens up here and I've got the ooh la la French leaves. I guess I was going sort of like the French look, I guess. I don't even remember. And then this is fabric too. And I just put some gesso on that to give it some stability. And then these were some pressed flowers that I did one spring. And then this is one of my eco prints. So I decided to put that in there. And then I just collected pictures that I like, that I wanted to have like a, springy kind of look to it.
Of that, that sheep.
The what? The sheep? Yeah, that's a napkin.
I know we have it.
Yeah, I love that napkin. And then, oh wait, this goes. Oh, see. Oh, it goes like that. See, I'm getting very confused. All my little fold outs, I confuse myself. And then this page, I'm going to put that connected to something somewhere. And here's a lady on a lake. Some birdies. I got this in Happy Mail. I thought that was pretty. Oh, and I want to put this somewhere. I like those bougainvilleas. I'm not sure where that's going to go. And this was given to me on a swap. Isn't that pretty? It's all hand done. And then this is all painted up there on the fabric. That was so pretty. Oops, more scraps.
Yeah, that doesn't go in there at all.
What's that?
That pink doesn't go with anything in that book.
No. And it goes with that. And so that's just my little personal book that I've been playing around with. And I'm not sure where all this stuff came from, but it came from somewhere. I guess it was going to go in something else. Uh-oh, what's in here? Oh, something. Oops, mosquito. Yikes. I'm not sure what I was going to do with that, but anyway, so there's a lot of different things you can do. Oh, how cute is that? Little tea bags. These are kind of cute. Oh, I guess I made them. Oh, and this would go. Oh, this would go with this would go over here with Mr. Peacock. Let's see, you could hang that up here if you wanted.
I wonder what Diana was talking about. She had an idea for a book that wasn't in a book.
I don't know. I can't wait.
I know.
Who knows what that's going to be, but it's going to be cool. Anyway, so then that could, can hang things like that on your journal. So that's what I've been asked to get my my workshop together, to get that done. And like I say, it'd be fun, but there's no way I could do it as a monthly kit. It would have to be a standalone workshop that I would put in my shop.
Yeah, Lynn was saying she wanted to learn that one because you didn't have time in the workshop.
Which one?
I think the peacock one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can't get it done. Like, see, they were there for like at least 8 hours, if not more. And there's just too much. There's just too much to go over. There's too much to, for me to show. So I guess maybe I'll do it. I mean, I'm going to do it for sure because I got a lot of people that have asked me. So I'll do that for sure. I just can't tell you which month. I've got some of it already filmed.
Oh, she said the harsh cover. The hardcover. Sorry.
Oh, no, we did the hardcover. Remember? Yeah, we did the hardcover. Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure you were at that one because I know I did it at several of them because I had like about 4 of the workshops. Yeah. Uh-oh. Terry says it's late where she is. She's ready to go to bed.
Well, she said it's the first night she's worked in a year. She's beat.
Oh, wow.
I know. I went into the office yesterday and I was like, by the end of the day, I was like out of stuff to do. I said, do I really only need to work 1 day a week?
Oh, no. I was reading an article where they were saying that companies are really looking at how much they really need the employees that they have as far as the hours they keep and how many people they have working in certain things because they're getting so much more done at home and they realize, well, maybe we don't even, instead of 5, maybe we only need 3 because they're getting so much done.
Right.
Oh, dear.
Lynn said no, like the peacock style.
Oh, yeah, I didn't teach that on the course. Yeah, didn't do that. Oh. So anyway, so that's one of the things on the back burner. I finally figured out how to do the tin types, the fake tin types.
Did you?
I figured that one out, Missy, now that I have my laser printer. It wasn't working too well with the inkjet.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So finally I got this. Hello. It works. So that might be another one, but then again, yeah, that might have to be a workshop too. So anyway, yeah.
Are you out of a soda can?
Am I what?
Making it out of a soda can?
No, it has to be a little bit thicker than a soda can. I mean, if that's all you had on a pinch, if you could glue maybe 3 or 4 of them together, but no. I bought some flashing from my old construction days. I go, wait a minute.
You're so smart.
Well, I saw the prices at other places. It's just like anything else. You can go to the hardware store and pay X amount for something, and then you go to Joggles and they charge you 10 times as much because it's in different packaging. So it's all the way things are marketed, right?
I'll be talking about Joggles.
Is she still here?
I'll be talking about Tom's Company now.
Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for I'm the person that never wants to pay full price, and I don't want people conning me into getting something when the same thing is available for half the price somewhere else. Sometimes I fall into the trap. I'll be the first one to admit, but I try not to.
On Sunday I bought some antique end tables off of Facebook Market.
Mm-hmm.
And it was only like 2 miles from here, so I went to get them, and I knew I was going to need to strip some paint off, so I stopped at the hardware store.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, I have not been in. There's an Ace Hardware store down the street, and they have the section in the front of the store is like uh, I don't. It's like a gift shop or something. You could find. They had everything
He's like you
there.
when it comes to that.
Oh gosh, it was awesome. I mean, it took me like 15 minutes just to get through the checkout because all the impulse items they have.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, they had everything.
Our Ace
Oh,
Hardware is like that. They are vicious. They got all this cool stuff out there all over. And what they did at the one I go to, you know how, usually you go into a store like that, and then there's like a main aisle, and then you go off to the side ones.
yep.
Well, they separated they made the aisle like 3 times as big, and all those things are in the middle of the aisle. So you cannot look at them because no matter where you're going in the store, you have to go down that main aisle, and boom, there you are, picking everything up, looking at everything.
Oh
Uh,
my gosh,
Stop.
they had T-shirts. It was almost like being at a. Do you know what a Stuckey's is?
uh-uh.
Okay, well, it's like a in the back in the day when we used to travel down I-10. It was like a place where you would
Oh, like
stop.
a truck stop.
Yeah, stop
Oh
and get
yeah,
your
yeah,
candy
yeah.
and all that kind of stuff they
I
had. Yeah.
It's been years, but I've been to one. Yeah,
Yes.
they have pretty good mashed potatoes there too.
They had good affinity too. Oh, Lily B says her husband manages a hardware store and he won't give her a discount. The nerve.
Oh my goodness.
So sleep in a different room.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, she's getting him stink eye, she says, right now while he's sleeping.
So here I am. I get this citrus strip or
Oh yeah.
something. Okay, so I got that to get the paint off of these tables, and it's only like the legs and the trim of the table that have paint on it. The rest is an antique wood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so I put the stuff on there on Monday morning. I brushed it on and I left it for 30 minutes and I came back in the house to work and I went back out there to see and I kind of ran my scraper across it and some of it came off real easy, but on the front of the drawers where it was raised, it wouldn't come off. So I put more paint stripper on there and I came back in the house and when I went out there, some of it started coming up, but somebody had freaking decoupaged. So there's like some kind of fibrous paper material, wallpaper. I don't know what it is, but the citrus strip is not. Like, oh, these freaking deck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it's
Oh, what a mess. What a stinking mess. Oh my goodness. Well, I got where is that stuff? I got a little Dremel thing. Mine broke, and I've had it forever. And so I realized what I use and I don't use. So, because when you first buy it, you think you're going to use it for everything. Well, I don't. So I don't need all the little gizmos and attachments and everything. And so I went and uh, got this little cute little one. Let me show you. And it serves its purpose for what I need it for. It does a little bit of sanding. It'll drill a little hole for me. If you guys are in the market for one, this one, where I put it? This one really kind of hits the spot as far as, small.
I'm looking at those because I saw like 2 months ago. I think it was Keisha had like a little Dremel tool she would
Oh,
use.
really?
Yeah.
It might be, well, I don't know. It might be the same. Oh, but I don't have, I don't have anything that shows what, hold on.
Blick, Amazon, all the places you were shopping the other day.
For me?
Yeah.
No, I got this at Home Depot. I forget what I had. Oh, I had to go in there for some filters for our
AC, that's right.
yeah, and I go, well, if I'm going in, I'm going in.
Going in
Look
bed.
how cute. Look how cute. Almost looks like something using your like to drill your mouth. Because the other one I had was heavy. This one's not heavy at all. And it came with all these little gizmos.
Leave her alone.
Is it by Dremel?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got tired of those off ones because way back when I got an off one and it burned up real quick. And the torque on it, it just wasn't good enough. And you're always going, I don't need that. I don't need that mess. But it comes with all these fun stuff here. And it was on sale for like 30 some bucks. I think with tax and everything, like maybe $42 or something. But the last one I got was more than that. But it lasts me like about almost 10 years,
So does
So
it have a toothbrush attachment?
Does it have what?
A toothbrush attachment?
No, but it looks like it should. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Oh, it got polishing compound. Oh, okay. And then it has these little nice little things. It's got the little sanders. And it's got a couple of engraving tools. This is for engraving. That's for engraving. So is this one. And then it's got the little thing to clean stuff off with. And then it's got all these little bits that I need for drilling my holes. And I'm ready to go, guys.
Good grief.
I'm a happy camper. I got my tools. I got my printer. Now I can do my stuff. And I already had this cool book that has a lot of oops. Where'd it go? Oh, and I got this too. Oh, this is essential. Well, when I decide how I'm gonna teach the tin type thing. Where'd that stuff go?
Oh, there's Jennifer Jane. Sorry, we sold out of Kabooble kits. All the purple is gone.
I'll show you the tin types, the ones that went wrong. I'll show you the ones that did not work. And that way later on when I show you the ones, not tonight, but later, when I show you the ones that did work, then you can be impressed. These are the ones that didn't work.
Wow.
These particular ones I made out of copper.
Then they're not tin types.
No, because I didn't have regular tin. Now I do have the tin. But these are copper types.
Cool. Very cool.
But these didn't work because see what happened is the when I did what I did, it bled.
Still looks good.
I was going to say, it still looks
So and yeah, but it made everything be like no matter what the colors were, they all ended up the same color, and they didn't start off, the same colors. And then the solutions that I used compounded the fact that smeared. So it smeared it more, and then when it started to oxidize, then everything just kind of turned blue and green. But that was because it wasn't laser. So the other way will work. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work.
Yeah.
It'll work.
kind of cool.
You always got to be messing with the solutions and the chemicals and the.
What's that?
I said you're always got to be messing with those solutions and chemicals and.
Well, that's the only way you can do stuff unless you just want to play with a glue stick all for the rest of your life.
Hey.
Somebody's asking about Thumper.
What's what?
Somebody's asking.
I haven't seen Thumper in 3 days. So I don't know if he's out having fun thumping or something he went thump. I don't know which. But there's definitely something going on. And I haven't seen it. So
Well, you know that Elmer Fudd didn't get him because you can only eat rabbit in months that have an R in it.
and then I had to go on the hunt for these itty bitty little rivets. Ribbit. So that's what's going to hold down those in a altered book are these little rivets. It's going to look pretty cool when I'm done. And I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to use this. I'm going to oxidize and age this. This is a copper mesh. And so that's going to be part. So I figure if I were to do a class, okay, this is what I'm thinking when it comes to the tin types and the plaster is for you to buy all this stuff, you have to obviously get it in quantity. So it's expensive. But if I get it and I cut pieces up, and that way you're not having to spend a couple $100 to do something you can get for a $35 kit, that might be something that will be in the future. I'll put the stuff together and then show how to do the tin types, and you know what I'm saying.
Well, where did you buy that at? Where they gift wrapped it with ribbon?
I don't even remember the name of the company. It was some company on eBay. I can't remember the name right now. But didn't they do a cute little job? And they used pink too. I thought that was rather clever. Oh, here's the thing on the Dremel. So if you guys are interested, this is which model? What model is this one? Does it say? Uh-oh. It doesn't even say, does it? Well, don't they usually put it up on the top? They don't even have it in Spanish.
Or doesn't it say on the piece itself?
I don't know if that's the number. The 2050, is that it?
The Dremel 20.
Yeah, that's all. And then it's got all these big long numbers, but I don't think that's the number of the.
Let me check Amazon here.
Okay.
Mini Dremel. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I guess so.
How do you spell Dremel? Dremel, Dremel.
Mm-hmm.
2050?
Yeah. I guess that's called the stylo. Dremel stylo.
Yes, the Dremel 2050-15 stylo plus versatile craft rotary tool.
Yeah.
Perfect for glass etching, leather burnishing, jewelry making, polishing, woodworking. Get as soon as Sunday, June 21st.
How much?
$47.97.
Yeah. See, I got a sale for a tiny bit less.
Yeah, you did.
I guess like $10 off or something.
Wow.
That's better than.
And it has 4.5 stars.
Oh, good. I wonder who was the jerk that only gave him half. Probably somebody that worked for the company and got fired or something.
Probably.
Yeah. But anyway, that's something. If you ever get into, well, like even this kind of stuff. I used my Dremel when I made all these holes with my old Dremel. That's what I used. Unless you just have a regular drill. I mean, that's if you got a regular drill, at least that's more powerful. But the last drill I had was one of those. They all have the batteries and everything. But those batteries only last about a year. You know, the rechargeable ones. They
Yeah,
last
and
about a year. And to replace the battery costs more than to get a brand new drill. Isn't that crazy? Who's going to buy another battery when you
there's
get the
power.
drill for cheaper? It's ridiculous. So anyway, I didn't want like a big clunky heavy drill. My husband has a drill, but I didn't want a big clunky one because after my battery died, I said, forget it. And then my Dremel died. So then I thought, okay, now I'm going to get an itty bitty Dremel. So that took the place of my Dremel and my drill. So I'm a happy camper now. Whoops, that's what that was. So I'm a happy camper now. I got my tools. I got my chemicals. I got my tools. I got everything. Who are we talking to, Darla?
Jennifer,
Did somebody want to see something?
it was Jennifer Jane.
Oh, you picked yours, Jennifer, unless you want a different one. I got your name on yours. I'll show them real quick to you. They're all right here. But you picked unless you don't want the purple one you picked. It's up to you. It's up to you, my dear. Whatever you want. I'll show you the one you picked. I have your name on it. That's the one you picked, Jennifer. This one. And like I told everybody, this is more of an eggplant purple. And then the back side looks like that. And then this was the other purple. It has the green on it. Oops. Oh, there's my letters. Okay, now I'm going to lose my letters. That's why I used pins. And then this was the other one. I already made one of the journals out of the yellow. Oh, I guess I should go in order, huh? Okay. A, B, where's C? Where does C go? Uh-oh. I don't even know which one is C anymore.
Hey, Mary.
A, B. Which one was C, you guys? Oh, here it is. And this was C. That's C. And this is D. And now this is F. And then, F. Wait, A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, G. Where's G?
G probably sold out. G was the one that you made your journal out of.
It is? Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Oh, yeah, I think I have some more of that. G.
Can you add Scribbles in Time, Tanya, for a G?
Okay.
So for the latecomers, you're going to go to the Etsy shop after it's put up, when she finally gets off tonight, and you just order the kit, the July Kabooble kit, and she will already know which one that you want. So it will only be in the shop for 24 hours. So if you don't get it, you may lose it.
And in your comment, you can remind me if you don't, every little bit helps. I'll have it written down, but if you put it in the comment when you purchase it, you can say, remember, I asked for HI, whatever it is. And then the last one.
Mary, I think she called the one that I got. What was that code she kept saying? Camille? Chartreuse.
Yeah. Say that real fast.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
Sounds like a stage name. I'm sorry.
I know. I can hear the music in the background as she walks out. This is I. And that's the one that has the really woo-woo insides. And I think that's it. Yep. I was the last. That was the last one. But anyway. So Jennifer still wants probably her purple, right? I'm guessing.
Yes, she loved the purple.
Yeah, it's a beautiful color.
It is gorgeous.
It's really pretty. Well, people, it's already midnight. And my night is not over.
It's midnight for you.
Huh?
It's midnight for you. It's 1 o'clock for some of these other ladies.
I know, and they're just hanging in there. I'm so happy. You want to hang out with us, and we're doing absolutely nothing. Isn't that wonderful? They're mesmerized by my brush.
And that feed sack you got laying there, or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Cement sack.
Yeah, it's a Star Cement Company, which I don't understand how. I mean, cement is so heavy. I don't know how this held cement, but anyway.
Well, it's not heavy when it don't have the water in it.
Yes, it is. Cement is heavy. And this was 94 pounds. That shows you how dense. Look, this thing, if it was filled with dog food, it'd probably be 25 pounds. But because that's like half the size of that, the big one the big thing we get. This was 94 pounds. That's how dense that powder is in cement. It's heavy.
Then it's a fake.
What's a fake?
It's a fake bag. Somebody sold you a fake sack. They can't put concrete in a fiber bag.
And in the old days, that's what they did. They put it in these. Portland Cement. I used to get my stuff from Portland Cement in California. That was this company that was still in business when I was back there building houses in Southern California.
So what
here?
94-pound bag of cement?
Say what?
What would the shipping be on a 94-pound bag of cement?
I don't know, but that's not what we're going to work with. We'll be working with other stuff. Yes, Mary, it is my magic wand. That's right. Thank you. Suzanne is still waiting for Dome coffee bags. What the heck is Dome coffee bags? I don't understand what that means. Is she being funny or is she being serious?
I'm not sure. Let's ask her.
Yes, Suzanne, are you being funny? Well, not are you being funny. Are you trying to be funny? Yeah, Portland Cement still is in business. I know it's still in business in California. I don't know if it's national, but well, it says PA, so that's Philadelphia.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
If that's national then. Oh.
No, some.
Coffee bags from who? Where? When? How? What are you talking about? Oh, Jennifer, Miss Diana. Well, you can get the repeat. As far as we know, next Friday, about the same time, which was what time is it for me? 6 o'clock for me, Central Time. 4 o'clock West Coast. We're gonna get together and we're gonna see how far we've come along on our project. I don't know how far along I'll be because I'll have to hopefully I'll be filling orders. Hopefully. But she was very likable, don't you think, Susan? She was a very likable person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't
Down
seem
to
nervous
earth.
at all.
Yeah. Just down to earth. And you can tell she's got talent. Way beyond ours. I'll speak for myself. Way beyond me. She does completely different stuff. Oh, and while we were on, she showed me afterwards when we went off live, when at one time when the camera kind of moved and she said it was her dog.
Uh-huh.
Well, she showed me what happened. The dog came in. It's a German Shepherd. She's not sure why it did what it did, but it got close to her plants, knocked one over with his big tail, knocked the other one over with his head or somehow because he got flustered because I guess anyway, he knocked over plants, water, everything. And then he's just laying there looking at her like, wagging his tail, all happy. And the place looked like somebody had like come and ransacked it looking for family jewels or something. It was a mess.
Gosh. Want some dancing goat coffee?
Dancing, oh dear, she's got a connection. I guess you'd have to have a connection to get dancing goat coffee. Never heard of the stuff.
I would think that would have a high caffeine content.
Well, it makes them dance. I guess so. Well, I think goats naturally dance, so they like to kick a lot. I think they're natural can dancers.
I like the fainting goats.
Oh, those are so funny. We used to live up in the Tehachapi Mountains in California, and we lived on imagine this is a circle of land, and then there's a road that comes down, and it goes around this, and then goes back up the mountain, and on the other side of that road goes down into the what was that valley called? That's not the Imperial Valley. Is that the Imperial Valley? Anyway, who cares? We're 5,000 feet, over 5,000 feet up in the air, and down at the basin is somewhere else, right? That's the view from here. And this was cut up into two parcels, two weird shaped parcels, and our house was right here. All right. The only other house visible from us was over here somewhere. And it was a very eccentric guy. He built after we did, very eccentric. And he had those fainting goats. And he had probably around, I would say 10 of them. And he thought they were his children. And he would every morning get up and literally whistle and walk around the circle. And here comes all the little guys following him. And he'd go around a couple of times. And then every once in a while, he'd go, whoa.
Uh-oh. Where'd your sound go?
Hello.
Yes. Oh, she's
Wow. Did you
Oh.
have a big dog come through and make a mess?
Who?
Wow, that was strange.
What did you do?
No, it wasn't me. It sounded like aliens were landing through your microphone, and you disappeared, and it was like making high
heard it all the way in the
frequency
kitchen.
noises. And
Oh my gosh. Did everybody else hear that?
yeah, because that's what
I heard it in the
Darla
kitchen.
said. Something happened to your microphone, Rosemary.
Uh-oh.
And somebody else said that was bizarre. It said you sounded like a robot. That was the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
I
It
didn't
did
do
it.
anything.
It sounded like Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
And I was talking about the goats. I had a cute little goat story, and they didn't hear any of it.
All we heard is the little man would whistle, and he had 10 little goats. And
Well,
then
that was pretty much it. They go
and then
around.
we went to Mexico.
What?
Then we went to New Mexico.
There's nothing green here. Don't worry about it. Oh, I got a lot of green fabric. Anyway, they would just go around the circle, and then every once in a while, my dog would bark, and then one of them would fall down and faint. Poor thing. And they just get right back up and boing, boing, boing. They were so cute. Very cute.
That was weird. I thought you were going to start like building a little mountain out of mashed potatoes and stuff.
Well, I might be able to do it with some glue sticks. Let's see. What can we get going here?
Build you a mountain out of plaster.
Oh, yeah, I could bring that out.
So what makes them faint?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. And they're part of their nervous system, I guess, that when they get excited, maybe. I really don't know. I haven't really investigated. And it might be sort of like goat narcolepsy or something. I don't know.
And Jennifer Jane wants to know, how do we know you're still Rosemary?
Ooh. Let's see, how would they know? That's a good question. How would any of us be identified? Like, see, if we had an accident and it was so bad that they had to put a new face on us, how would we be identifiable? By
With your laugh.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there you go. Yeah, I guess so. I remember, I think I probably already told you guys. I met up with some people, or we reunited with some friends, and I was already in my late 20s, and they literally had not seen me since I was like about 7 years old. And we were meeting up somewhere, and I was, in this, it was a larger, like an arena that we were going to be meeting. We met at, I can't remember what the circumstances were, but we figured we were going to convene there, and then we were going to go out and do whatever we're going to do. And the way that they found where we were, they said we heard Rosemary's laugh, and we knew it was her. And they had not heard me laugh since I was 7 years old. So my laugh has never changed.
Oh, wow.
And that's how they found me. They go, "We found you. You always giggled. We used to call you Giggle Box." And then the guy says, "Yeah, the only thing different now is the box is larger." Well, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this says that the goats get their name from a genetic condition called myotonia congenita, which causes their muscles to briefly stiffen after they are startled.
There
One
you go.
hypothesis for why fainting goats lock up when frightened is a cell mutation that inhibits them from receiving this muscle-moving chemical.
So when my dog would bark at them, they go, "Ah!" Whop. They fall over. And it was so funny because when they would get up, it's like it never happened. Like they forgot why they fainted or something. And it would just last for seconds. But they were so cute and they were so short. They didn't have far to fall, I mean, they were like almost looked like little miniature guys. I think that's their size. I don't think they were babies. I don't remember that well, but I do remember all over. It was so funny.
But oh, so what use are they?
They're just cute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think most people that have them, they're just pets. I think if people have come to know, okay.
Well, that's what I want to do is accidentally trip over a stiff goat, man. Is it like entertainment for when you have company? Hey, watch our goat. Boo.
Maybe you could pretend that you hypnotized it, boo, boing,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They eat grass. Darla said they eat grass.
And they had
They're
little
lawnmowers.
little bells on them, and so I guess it was my dog. Obviously, well, dogs have really good sense of smell, so I'm sure he smelled them before they got to our part of the road there. But it was funny. He was a character. He had worked. The man had worked in the movie, not him, he wasn't an actor. He did something with some kind of special effects, or I can't remember exactly what it was, all behind the scenes. But boy, did he have some funny stories to tell. He'd have us go over there, and he liked to take a little nip now and then, and he was retired, um and he had a girlfriend that would come down, and she would bring a whole bunch of bagels, all the different flavors of bagels you could think of, and different kinds of cream cheese. And that's what we'd have. Like twice a month, we have this big old bagel party at his place. And then hear very strange Hollywood stories. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of eccentric moments, And meanwhile, you have, the little guy coming around. Well, all 10 of them. Oh my gosh. They were so funny. Yeah, the lawnmowers, that's for sure.
Kind of like Gloria. What's her name? That had the pet monkey. I Want to Be Alone. No. Yeah.
She
Remember?
had a pet monkey?
She had a pet monkey, and that's how the movie started. Was the guy's car broke down, and he went knocking on her door, and she thought he was the man coming to do the burial for the monkey mortician or something.
I missed that completely.
Nora Desmond, Carol Burnett made fun of
Yeah.
her. Yeah. She's the one who said, "I'm ready for my close up, Mr. DeMille."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the funniest one she ever did. That one, and when she did Scarlett O'Hara. Those two, I think, were the funniest skits they ever
Oh my
did.
God, she's wearing the green drapes
I know.
with the curtain rod still in them.
Yeah, well, she's my inspiration.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that one. Those two were so funny. So, and then when she would do that secretary that had
Mrs. Higgins.
yes. Oh, I don't know how those people did those skits without breaking up every 5 seconds.
They did. I still watch them on YouTube. You can watch them.
Yeah.
Old episodes. And Tim Conway was just, they said that he was
the worst. He would get them going.
He was funny.
They said he hardly ever said what he was supposed to.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything. And that made it worse because they never really knew it was happening. Yeah, Lily, bagel party. Think about it. And then we'd have coffee and tea and the bagels. And sometimes, even though it was early, he had wine there too. So it was like you could have your wine and bagels, which actually tasted pretty good with the cream cheese.
And fainting goats.
And the fainting goats. I do have fond memories of unusual situations, don't I? Yeah. Yeah.
I can just imagine your laugh on wine.
I don't drink wine, actually, because it gives me a headache.
Me too. I hate wine.
Yeah. I love the way it smells. I wish it would taste the way it smelled.
Yeah.
And I wish it didn't have a, adverse reaction because it smells good. But no, it gives me an instant headache. I think it's the concentration of the sugar. Somebody explained it to me once. Anyway,
It gives me a headache too.
the elephant skit. I don't remember that one. The elephant.
That's where Tim Conway would take his arm and he'd go.
Oh, yes, I do remember. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you couldn't keep a straight face with that one. Are they all dead? Are they all anybody alive still?
Well, yeah, Mama is Carol. Carol Lawrence, Vicki Lawrence.
Oh, okay. And is Carol Burnett still alive?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think Tim Conway and I don't think Harvey Korman. I don't know if he's still alive or not.
Well, Harvey Korman died quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I was watching her bloopers the other night, and Vicki Lawrence said that the producer came in and told him, Tim has changed the sketch. Just go with what he says, and just beware.
Uh-oh.
And it was somebody famous that Eunice was dating. I can't remember who it was, but Tim Conway came in and he was like this slow, I don't know, he worked at the grocery store or whatever, and he kept talking about the I can't remember what it was, but anyway, he said something and he kept going on and on and on and on, and Carol Lawrence was telling Vicki, tell him to stop, just tell him to stop, just tell him to stop. And she was cracking up. And so finally Carol Burnett said, Mama, do you have anything to say? And she said, well, is this son of a bitch through talking? And they died. They just died. Like they couldn't even go on. They are funny.
Yeah, I just saw. I am. Time is very strange right now. It seemed like about maybe just a month or 2 months ago that Lyle Wagner died.
Oh yeah, I forgot
It was
about
real
him.
recent. I know it's been,
He was
definitely
handsome.
this year, for sure.
He was very handsome.
Yeah, he was. He looked almost fake, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. There's some actors that just look fake. Well, ladies, are we done? We're still talking. Yeah, the dentist one too. Yep. That was funny.
Oh yes, it was Dick Van Dyke. Thank you, Lynn. I was trying to remember who it was because it was somebody different than I'm used to her being married to Ed or whatever his name was, but yeah. He was a drunk. Dick Van Dyke, he was funny too.
Mm-hmm. Now he's still alive.
I don't know.
No, he is. They had an interview with him not that long ago. They said, I forget, like 10 years ago, they were saying that he was dead. And it was his brother that had died. He was still alive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his brother was also an actor too. Jerry.
Yeah,
Van Dyke.
Jerry. Yeah. He played on the Dick Van Dyke Show every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. This thing's falling apart. I'm pulling all the bad stuff off my brush. It's okay now. All
He's
right.
in his 90s.
Who is?
Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, he doesn't look like his 90s. I mean, he looks old, but he doesn't look like, death's door.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I love Steve Martin. There isn't anything that Steve Martin does that I don't like. I went to go see Steve Martin before Steve Martin was Steve Martin. Before anybody knew Steve Martin. And this was in Los Angeles. And he was popular in his own right at this particular time. I mean, he could fill up a pretty good size, venue. And so, and he's always been very strange. And so afterwards, what he did is he said, okay, now whoever wants to go, we're all going to go down to McDonald's. Now there's like about 1,200 people in the audience. And he says, we're going to get up. When we go out the door, you go to the right, and 2 blocks down is the McDonald's. Whoever wants to join me, you're welcome to come. I'm buying. And so everyone's, wow. So he goes, let me go out first, and you guys can follow me. So, the concert's all over with and everything, and everyone heads outside. We follow him, and as many that could fit in follow him inside. The rest are all out there in the parking lot. And he goes up to the thing, and people are freaking out. They don't know what is going on, the people that are working there. And then he goes up there, and he says, I'd like to order an order of French fries. And they go, just one? And he goes, yeah. And so he gets the one order of French fries, and then he goes out into the parking lot, and he says, here, and he throws it up in the air. So whoever could get a French fry, and that's all he paid for. And he says, okay, let's go back. And everybody follows him back in there. It was the stupidest thing, yet it was funny at the same time. I mean, it was just plain stupid. And everybody followed him. And a few people caught the fries,
I take it you followed.
Oh, yes, definitely. I went there to get, the full
A
effect.
free Big Mac.
Yeah. Oh, what is Elaine saying?
Oh, she's saying that it's sleep in Saturday, but she's got to go to bed. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Oh, she's setting her alarm.
Oh, no need to set your alarm. Which one are you getting? I got plenty of yours. Which one are you getting? Let me double check. Where is she? I got her down here somewhere.
I think she ordered G.
G. She did?
I don't know. Maybe she ordered C. Or maybe it was B.
Uh-oh. Don't tell her, but I don't even see her name.
B.
Oh, she's on B.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem.
She was one of the few that bought B. It should have been easy to see.
Yeah. No, few. Look at all those. Those are all B.
Oh, that's right. It was A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Don't worry about it. Remember, you got 24 hours. Sleep in. Have fun. Nobody else will get yours. Not a problem. Anyway, well, it's a problem for me. I got to get busy. I got to go see what my husband is up to, see what my doggies are up to, see if they're all still, alive and kicking. And then I'm going to take some pictures, and then I'll be all set.
Okay, well, just remember, if you need Darla to condense them.
I need Darla to condense them what?
I said, just remember, if you need Darla to condense the pictures.
Oh, yes. I'll see which ones I have actually left. I may not have that many a variety left over, so
okay.
We'll go from there. Thank you, Darla. I knew she could do something. I just didn't know what.
There you go.
Yeah, I knew she could. All right, ladies, thank you so much, and I will see you sometime soon. I'm not sure when.
All right.
But I'll be packing up your stuff as soon as your orders come in.
Well, behave.
We're gonna try. Good night, ladies.
Good night.